Hey y'all, it is Talkin Sh with DEMI, and today I have my husband as my special guest, and we are about to get into some hot topics and just talk about some stuff that's going on in the media. You want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
Um,
Not
what
too
you
much
want?
though.
I don't know. What you want me to say, like my job and stuff, or what?
Like what do you do?
I work at a middle school. I'm a mental health specialist for kids. I do a mentorship program for young boys. Um, yeah, mainly what I do.
Okay. So you play basketball,
Mm,
and you did that for some time.
mm.
Huh. So, what do you think about what's going on with Zion?
Um,
Like, what is your outlook on it?
honestly, pure goofiness, I would say.
Okay.
Goofy.
Why you say goofy?
You trying to be serious? It's just goofy because he's like when you play basketball, like they tell you stay focused. They tell you all the distractions. You hear people, coaches, parents, everybody. Everybody wants you to stay on the straight narrow path, and he did that.
hmm
He got to the NBA, number one player in the country in high school, number one draft pick, and he get there just to do all of this. And like, I mean, I guess it is hurting his. It's not really hurting his money though, because he's still getting paid. But I don't know what's about to happen because I'm seeing a lot of stuff, a lot of things saying like his friend, the team, the organization don't like him right now because of what he's doing. He's been sitting out games like in the past 2 years. I think he's played like 40% of his games. So
hmm
like he's missing out on a lot. And once you get to the NBA, now your whole name and everything is a brand and a business. So now he's putting like a asterisk by his name now. You know, it's not technically actually breaking any rules, but he's making his name look bad. You know what I'm saying? Just in plain terms, making his name look real bad right now off the decisions that he's making. And I just think it's goofy, in my opinion.
Do you think that that has something to do with? Don't quote me on this. I'm not too much of the. I don't know too much about basketball, but I
Mm.
know you didn't talk about it before. Do you think that has something to do with him just going? Because you can go from high school now straight to the NBA, or it goes from the go from 1 year of college and straight to the NBA, or how
You
does it work?
you have to be 1 year removed from high school. So before, like I think it was 2004, they switched the rule. Before 2004, you can be a high school senior, finish your senior year into the draft. Then I think 2005 or 2006, they made it so you either had to go to 1 year of college or you had to be 1 year removed from high school. So you had to be basically 19 to enter the NBA draft. So I don't know. Like you saying, like you think that process probably messed them up, or
What I'm saying is like, when you go away for college, right?
mm,
You get that experience of being away from family, and
yeah,
then you learn a lot of stuff just being away,
yeah.
of like growing your own independence and
I mean,
stuff like that. But if he had been in college a little
mm,
bit longer, then maybe he wouldn't have been thinking like he wouldn't have had the money to be cashing out
right.
on the females like that. Well, maybe because they pay you now,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I
it
was gonna
wouldn't have been
say,
as much money. And then also the females would have been college as well.
um, it's different though. You play basketball, it's real. Like when I was in college, it's real protected. Like you really, if you go out and do things, you're kind of risking it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like you're in a town and everybody knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone knows exactly who you are, where you're supposed to be. The coaches put out alerts of like, hey, if you see these guys and you see them doing something they're not supposed to do, let me know. There's nothing that you can do. And he went to Duke at the time where Coach K was still there, to where it's like Durham, North Carolina, they call it Coach Kville. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, if he was going out doing that, seeking that, that's on him. So you're taking the risk if you do it. If you're in college, and him being the number one player in the country, it didn't really matter if he did it in high school, if he did it in college, it didn't matter. So
So you think that if he did it in college, then he would have just got a pass on
nah,
that,
I
or it would have
mean,
been more
you,
like,
you saying like how he doing it now, or
yeah, I'm saying like
nah,
if he was doing that in college or was in college longer,
yeah,
then once he got to the NBA, then he would know better of like you shouldn't be doing that. Like
yeah.
he would have learned his
You
lesson
saying from
to
like
know.
experience,
Yeah,
yeah, right. That's
because they strict on you.
yeah, and that's the conversation I was having with you about Benji. I probably said it differently, but I'm saying like I just feel like as a man and as a sports player, you should experience life.
Mm-mm.
If you know, if you know it, like you should experience some sort of life. Because if you get to that point of being that big of name, you're putting yourself in jeopardy to do things like this now. Because obviously he probably, I don't know, he probably didn't get that many girls in high school, and in college you still are coddled. Now you get to the NBA, this is grown men now. You have a
Right.
lot of free time. You gotta get to the gym, but it's on you. There's not too many coaches that's like, hey, this is in college you had a schedule. They give you your class schedule, then they give you workout times.
Oh, I already know this schedule.
So here's what I'm saying. You're on a strict schedule. You get to the NBA, now it's more about the people you have around you to make your schedule.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. Like, if you are a person who was getting some fame in high school from a sport, or if you are an entertainer, you need to experience some life before you get an adult, because a lot of things are going to start happening real fast.
Don't be saying you need to experience some life like you need to be experiencing some
I ain't say
sex.
that. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
That's basically
I
what you're
didn't.
saying.
Nah, I ain't say
You need
that.
to be experiencing some sex.
I'm just not even not even that. Not even that. Just I'm saying he probably like, because if you know the town that he came from, and then Duke isn't Durham, North Carolina. No disrespect to people from Durham, North. I don't know, but it's not like New York City, or it's
Mm-hmm.
not like he's in New Orleans right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not New Orleans, so it's like he was in a small town in South Carolina. Then he went to a small town in North Carolina. Then he went to New Orleans, Mardi Gras, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? He went to like one of the biggest cities, most popular cities. So, and if you ain't get out in your little town at that time, and I'm just saying get out and being around people, being
Mm-hmm.
in, you know what I'm saying? Just being around. And I don't think, obviously, he ain't been around much, obviously, if he's doing all this.
So did he go? Did he come from like a smaller town? You think
Yeah,
this has something to do with parenting?
maybe, maybe so. I don't, you never heard much about him, like high school or college. You never heard, all you heard was basketball. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
He plays basketball. He jumps real high. Everything was basketball. So it was, and that's what I thought was a good thing though. It's like if you don't hear much, and that's good.
Right.
But as we can see, he,
And he only like what, 23?
I think 22 or 23. I think
Okay,
so.
so he 22, 23,
Mm,
and it just seemed like that new transition of them being in the NBA
mm.
early on is not working out for the
But
younger kid, for the youngers, because they don't, it don't seem like they learning much.
it's the experience of life. It's crazy because I think the topics, him and John Morant run the same AU team
Yeah, and that's what I
from the
was gonna
same
say.
area. That's what I'm saying of not being out and seeing John Morant. He wouldn't. I don't know. And I don't even want to say, oh, he's not like that. But I'm just saying from what it looks like, he would know better. Like guys who play basketball from these cities would know, like, okay, either I'm a hoop or I'm gonna do this, because I know if I cross, it can get dangerous. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I know if you touch that street life, you know, like, okay, it can get real, real dangerous. So let me just focus on this.
But the dad is not.
And that's
The
another
dad is
problem. He is
is
homie. That's his
is
homie.
his like.
Yeah, that's his homie. That's another problem. A lot of these people, a lot of these guys get to the NBA and don't have that person. They become the dad because they
Right.
got the most money, and they don't. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that respect wasn't already there. It
Mm-hmm.
had to not be there already for him to get here now. Because I know then it's a lot of guys who dads in their life and that respect stay to respect even though they got the money. You know
Right.
what I mean? So the respect had to not be there already.
It's because you gotta put fear in your kids.
Straight up. I told
Can't
you.
have them.
Told
Can't
you. You
have them
already know what
thinking
I said
like,
about Benji.
"Oh, I'm not scared of them," or
Yeah.
whatever the case is. But what I was gonna say is like with Zion. So he got 2 girls pregnant right now.
So from what I was reading, it's the one that he did the gender reveal for, I think
I've
that's
seen
one.
that.
And then in the other one that's tweeting a lot, she's saying that she's late, I guess. I don't know. It's not I don't think it's confirmed yet, but
If you 8 weeks late, you're pregnant.
yeah, that's
Like
what
if you just at this point just go take a test or go
yeah.
do what you need to do. Like you're a
Yeah.
grown adult, and she looked way older than him too.
I think every girl that's saying, because it's like another girl saying she pregnant. It's like three of them saying that they pregnant. So I think they're all pretty much like 5 to 10 years older than him.
Boy out here walling
Tripping,
with some sugar mamas. Well, he the I can't even say sugar mamas
right?
because
He
he the one
tripping,
giving the money.
goofy, goofy. That's why I said it's pure goofiness. He just, but I can't even because he don't know no better. I don't think. I would hope that's the case.
So is his dad in his life?
He had a stepdad, from what I read. A stepdad, but it's still a man there. But at the same time, so I said, was there respect there?
Right.
That's the thing.
I mean, step parents don't really be
Sometimes.
sometimes depending on the step parent, but from my experience, step parents is not. I mean, stepmom. If you going into like female
Yeah.
things, like I wouldn't. That's not somebody I'd look up to or think that I'm supposed to listen to. It's not somebody I idol. Like
Oh man, I tried to hold it together.
it's not somebody I'll be like, yeah, this is my person or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
Crazy.
with what's his name, John Morant, he just showing what did he do? Like a candle.
He just showed, I guess, the gun, the supposed gun that was in the last video. I guess he showed on his Instagram story that it was a lighter.
We know that was not no lighter.
That's not even. It's not even. I don't know. That ain't even the point to me. Like I was saying, it's more so the fact you got in trouble with and around guns 3 times actually, because he had the his friends were pointing the lasers at the team
Oh
bus.
yeah.
Then he had the strip club thing. Then he just had the thing when he was listening on Instagram Live. So like you shouldn't. It should like you and guns should be so far apart from each other. You know
He
what I
like
mean?
he like if you got pulled over by the police and they pull you over, right? They give you a warning, and then as soon as you drive away from them, you go speeding again and you
Speeding.
get pulled over again. Like he just ain't learning.
I don't know. I don't think then the NBA only suspend them 25 games. That's not even that's 82 games in the season. So that's barely, you
That's
know,
like one what
barely a fourth.
one
Yeah.
eighth kind
Yeah,
of.
that's what I'm saying. It's like that's not it doesn't I mean, unless his team loses all the games, like they could still be a playoff team and still contend. Like that doesn't affect their season that much. Like so it's gonna take a lot for him to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because he obviously don't. I don't know what it is.
It just seemed like these younger ones not taking it serious. It's like they getting the money from the NBA and they're not taking it serious.
Getting everything he wants. He's number 2 pick. Get the big contract, Nike deal, Powerade deal. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
hard to like. So you gotta think. Go back to yourself at 22. You know what I mean?
I was probably pregnant then.
At 22. Yeah.
I was pregnant. So I can't go back to myself at
20,
22.
20 then. Do
At
20.
20,
Mm.
I was at the club every single
Exactly.
weekend.
Every weekend, spending money.
Yep.
Um, you know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Now think you 20, 21 years old, here go $100 million. What you at 21, what are you gonna do with it? $100 million.
Probably be at the club. Buying designer down.
Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Just not stupid, but just not.
The lack of common
Right,
sense
right. You
at
wouldn't.
a
It
young
wouldn't be like I'm
age.
saying from now, because we talking from 29. You know what I'm saying? 29-year-olds. We talking from that of what we trying to do. Yeah, we could say, oh, I wouldn't be doing that, but at 21, 22, who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
And at the people you hanging around at the time, who knows? I know me, 2021. You know, probably. I'm just saying,
Not
like,
good.
huh?
Not good.
Yeah,
But
change. Yeah.
you live and you learn. But it's
Hmm.
just the fact of them having that money. You hope that they don't just like lose all the money and
Nah,
then
that's too much money to lose.
not even to lose it, but like continue making the money. Don't just keep on just giving it away to some females. Just, I mean, I guess you
Because it
want to
could
pay if you
change.
want to pay for sex.
That's the
And
man.
then is you even paying them for sex because y'all not even in the same state.
But he so this the so
We back on
right back
Zion
to
because we're
Zion.
just like,
Yeah, because
what's
he
going on?
so he from what I seen, what I thought I seen were receipts that the second girl was posting, and she posted like $55,000 that he just was sending her. On top of the 55,000, I'm guessing that I guess he was actually gonna move her down to New Orleans.
That man had a promise to pay set up.
Crazy.
She was an invoice.
And it's the thing though, it's like if that's a girl that you like, cool. But this is one of many.
Right.
Come to find out, he's paying 100K a month
Two
for
other ones
to her, and I don't know what he's paid to the girl that he's actually like committed. Yeah,
showing,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what he's paid her, but just I'm just saying, just the fact of paying $100,000 to someone that's not like your girl, like you know what I mean, like to actually
Right.
be on payroll. That's it's crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't
That's
know.
just wasting money. And then like the NBA said, they thinking about trading him
Yeah.
because you wasting the NBA money, and you know them them people don't want to see you just like cashing out on some stuff that's they hard what they say they hard earned
If he
tax
was playing though,
dollars.
it wouldn't even. If he was playing, this would be more of a joke.
Right.
I would still be calling it goofy, but you wouldn't be able to say nothing because he out there playing, he's winning games, he's going to All-Star games. But the fact that you're sitting out games, like you're missing the whole point.
And then he's saying about mental health
She
too.
exposed that. She
Like, is you
exposed
really
that.
having mental
Yeah.
health issues? Because
Yep.
mental health stuff be serious for you to be playing with it
You doing all that just to, you know what I'm saying?
when the season is over now.
Right.
So you only had to do what from preseason? Would it be like September
Training camp be like end of August, September, and then
to
till like if you
now?
make the playoffs, if you don't make the playoffs, it's April. If you do make the playoffs, you go until June. But that's what you train for. Now you're supposed to love basketball, so it shouldn't even be looked at as, oh, how long do I got to do this? You're getting paid.
Right.
You get to do this. Like this is a privilege of life that you gain. So you shouldn't even be looking at it like that. But
I don't know. It's just an embarrassment to himself
definitely,
because now it's just gonna be like now the females. If you go, if you go on social media and you do that little thing and you show all the money that you got, then the females is gonna be like acting like they want you because of that. Anything that's like money, that's what people is like. Oh, let me attract to that. If I
yeah.
was sitting right here right now, like all designer down, and you know, people be like, oh, let me make sure I'm watching to be tuned in because
Let me see
they
what
got
how she
money,
get it.
and then let me see what way they got. You know, I could be designer down if I wanted to, but it's like that's not the point. People don't do stuff because of they want to do it. They just a thing of like
How it
social
look,
media and how
yeah.
it look now.
For the picture, for the likes.
Right.
Some like the stuff, it's nice stuff at the same time. You gotta not let it own your mindset.
Right.
You gotta know other things are more important. If you like it, you like it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Mm-hmm.
want to get it and you like it, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But have the right mind. Don't go broke.
Don't go broke
Don't go
either.
broke for it, man.
So yeah, like you said, have the right mindset, but also don't go broke trying to do it,
Mm-hmm.
or don't try to just be like shitting on people because you're doing it,
Yeah.
just because. And then the way that you probably doing it is probably not legal anyways.
You go.
So it's like, people work regular jobs and people go get regular money, so they gonna go get like stuff that they want to get the right way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about another latest topics, which was the Suki Yk and
YK Osiris.
YK Osiris,
Yeah.
the dude that sing that song, "Give You the World." So I don't know if y'all seen the clip of Suki Yk. I just call her Suki.
Mm.
Suki was showing him or singing to him. Suki Yk. She was like telling him on there when they was at, like, I don't know if it was like where was they at?
It's this I think it's that league. It's a basketball, like celebrity basketball league in Atlanta, I think that's what
Okay.
it is. I forgot what it's called.
So the first clip, we're gonna start with the first clip because obviously that was cut out, and like they only showed the part of him going up to her and kissing her. But the first clip was her like singing his song to him, looking him in the eyes, and then telling him like, "I'll turn you out." And I seen a video of this man saying like, when the old female tell you that she's gonna turn you out, that means that y'all know. So that was that part. But then I seen the second clip, which was him like forcing a kiss on her. Like he kissed her on the cheek first, and then he got a little bit. I would say it was a lot aggressive, because if you do that and she moved her head back, like she didn't want him to kiss her. So I feel like that should have been the first clue to him of like, just leave it alone. But then
Chill.
it's also, he probably was one of them niggas in school that's like, give me a hug ass nigga.
All right.
And y'all know them people, them dudes that be like, oh, give me a hug, give me a hug. Be super aggressive and thinking that it's funny when it's not. Because he was laughing. He was laughing about it. Like he thought it was just hilarious that he tried to kiss her. I know she accepted his apology.
Mm.
And said that she loved him and that he was young. Yeah, the apology,
I ain't
she
read it.
posted that
Really?
she accepted his apology and she loved him, and she don't tear black men down. So that was why she accepted his apology.
I mean, yes. I don't know. I don't know. That's
But do you think is that tearing black men down if you coming up to a female all aggressive,
yeah.
like don't
I get what she was. I
you get
guess
her memo?
I get what she trying to say, not tearing black men down, but then like I ain't trying to make him out. I don't. That's the thing. I don't want to make him out to be this monster because I don't know. That was weird. That if we just framing that one
Right.
situation, that was weird.
But one situation could make you weird as
Exactly. I was
hell.
about to say that could make you, if you gonna do that and not notice the weirdness in it as it's going
Exactly.
on, then I don't know what you'll do. You know what I
Because
mean? I don't,
people, like they said, people got boundaries, and then if
yeah.
she's like if a person is moving their head
Right.
back, like, no, like, don't
Yeah.
touch me.
I,
Like, that's it's simple as that. It ain't too many clues when it comes to like sexual stuff or
yeah.
like kissing that you need to know of, like, not doing it.
Especially to start being forceful, like
Right. And like grabbing her face, like
you gotta
I'm surprised she
relax.
didn't smack him. He would have had to get smacked on camera. Because why are you at this point grabbing my face and you did it twice? Like,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
need to relax. Aggressive, just super aggressive for no reason.
then you see the people like on the other side, like, oh, she always talking about sex, and even that clip I showed
Oh
you, like when
yeah.
she was on the podcast, and dude was like,
He
oh,
made me feel uncomfortable
yeah,
and it
like
wasn't even me.
overdoing it, like it's like, but people try to like That's weird to me. It's like, okay, yeah, she a female and she be talking about it all the time, but it's a character that I feel like that she's building, I think, in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion. And she still got a choice. You know what I mean? Like, they don't.
She's building her social media
Yeah, that's how she make
personality.
her money.
Right.
Yeah, that's how she make her bread. So you can't really just be like, oh yeah, she talk about it in her song. So when I see her, I'ma just take it. Like that's crazy to
That's
me.
exactly
That's
like just
that's
like
that's
dudes
crazy.
who rap about bang bang shoot 'em up.
I
Like y'all
mean,
don't even really be not all of y'all be like bang bang shoot
you're
'em up for
right.
real. So
But that's what, and now conversation, since you bring that up, is like, it's weird though. It's crazy. It's weird because like with that, you rapping about that, it's gonna be somebody in some town when they see you, they gonna want to see what that gangster. Excuse my
right.
language, but they gonna want to see that. If you rapping, I'm the toughest. I do this. Blah blah blah. Somebody's gonna be like, he coming to our town tonight. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? And just
Right.
literally go to the concert to see what it's like. Let me talk something to him. Let me see how he act. Just to get on Instagram and be like, yeah, he not really like that. So I think it's different when it comes to sex. That's a totally different
Yeah,
thing.
because you could be sexually like you
Yeah.
sexually assaulting people
Yeah, right.
or
Right.
like you
Yeah.
just I don't know. You know people just make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So it's like you just reading it the wrong way. What she did sing his song to him, but that
That don't,
doesn't give you
yeah,
the right to be
nah.
like
Nah.
that don't give you the right to just go kissing and grabbing and doing all of that.
But
Like you super aggressive right now.
in the conversation of how things should be compared to how things are in life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because there's weirdos out here. It's sad to say. It's messed up and it shouldn't be. And we should be protecting women, which we try to do. At the same time, we read stories every single day of a weirdo. A weirdo working in the school messing with younger girls
Well,
or
even that part, I just seen a post about this girl. She just turned 18,
mm,
and she was saying like she wanted to get a tattoo, so she went to go get a tattoo. And this dude, did you see that?
mm,
Okay, so it was this post that I seen on Facebook, and the
mm,
girl just turned 18,
mm,
and she wanted to get a tattoo. So then she asked her friend that she seen her tattoo and was like, "Where did you go?"
mm.
And she referred her to the dude. She went to the dude to get the tattoo, and then he told her to ride the chair, and because she was getting a tattoo on her back, right?
That ain't funny,
He
but
tells her to ride the chair, and then she says when she was done, he rubbing the cream on her and the whatever the
mm.
lotion. I don't know. I ain't getting no tattoo in a long time, so I don't even know. She rubbing the stuff on her back, and he started massaging her back, and then she said he raped her after that. So it was just like are you going into this industry to just do stuff like this to people? Like it's weird. Like it's really weird people out here.
And I don't want to give it no type of cop out, but that gotta be something,
It gotta
you
be.
know. And I don't, and when I don't even want to say a mental illness because you got something psychological. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's something psychologically wrong with you. Just the process of that of taking from a woman is like you gotta be, something has to be wrong with you.
Right.
In my opinion, something has to be wrong with you.
And
You're not normal. You
everybody,
shouldn't be on the streets.
men are stronger than women, so it's like you coming off real aggressive.
Yeah.
And this girl just turned 18. But back to the
YK
Su- Suki
Sukiyana.
Sukiana and YK. It's like no, if somebody is they like I'm pretty sure people sing the song to him all the time. You an artist, you know?
But how we know he don't do that every time?
Exactly. We don't know
And I
because
don't
ain't
even put
nobody
that
come
on
out.
him, but I'm just saying, like, you real comfortable in that situation of like, but at the same time, was it because it was her? And
Right.
she's
Because she
who
sings
she
about
is,
sexual
and I was
stuff.
about to say, and she, but that's where I say it's like, just because she do that, or just because if a girl's a stripper, or you
Hmm.
can't just take, bro. Like you can't do that. That's the thing.
Like we all human. You don't just go up to
Yeah.
somebody and be like, "Give me a kiss."
But
Like
that's the word.
he
That's what
didn't
I'm
even say, "Give
saying.
me a kiss." He
That's the world,
just
though.
grabbed her face.
That's the world. That's the world that we living in today. People shouldn't be racist, but
Right.
You feel me? People are in people are working in places and they are racist and they know this. You know what I'm saying? They know this and they shouldn't be, but they are. And that's the reality of life. That's the reality of this world. So you gotta protect yourself.
Right.
Putting yourself in certain situations, like you can't rely on what the world should be. You know what I'm saying? With her, okay, if I'm rapping about sex all the time, she gotta know that it's gonna be some weird ass men out here. Let me go hire some big security guards just in case. I ain't even. This is wrong. I feel like I'm wrong for even trying to. She thinking to protect, but you know what I'm saying? It's weirdos out here.
Protect
You gotta
yourself.
protect yourself, yo. You have to protect yourself. It's real weirdos out here. I know I should be able to get in the car and drive, no problem, no issue. But you know what else I know? I'm a black dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black guy, and I know. Okay, if I see the cop, let me. You know what I'm saying? Let me, or if just when I'm driving, let me watch my surroundings because I know I shouldn't just be thinking like, oh yeah, this will never happen.
You gotta even worry about what you looking like when you driving.
Right,
You know,
right.
like if you do got your durag on, or if you
Exactly.
do got a
Right.
hood on, you
Yep.
gotta worry about that.
Yep. Trying to avoid. You gotta avoid these issues because being a black man, being a black woman, we already have these issues walking into a room without saying anything, without anybody knowing anything about us. We gotta try to stay out the way.
Yeah. But like I said, you still gotta protect yourself.
Definitely.
You don't just let somebody just like
Mm-mm.
if anything make you uncomfortable.
But she said she was scared.
Don't be okay
She
with
said
it.
she was
Yeah.
scared. And she probably, that's the thing, she probably was. People just think, oh, rapping about this, singing about that. She ready, she down for it. Dude on the pod, like he was wilding, like down for whatever. When it's like, nah, this is a persona.
And then telling her he gonna take her to the back
Yeah,
to smell her.
that was wild.
Like,
that was wild.
no, not Osiris.
Nah, it was
but
I think Candy Burris her podcast. I don't even know who dude was. I guess the dude she have on the podcast.
And why would you want somebody on your podcast like that? That's just like super aggressive about like
Some people think that's funny.
like sex. It's not.
Some people think it's funny.
No, it's not funny at all. That's uncomfortable.
Until it happened to their sister or their mom or they, you know what I mean?
Aggressive. People don't understand like the aggression of like just being. If that ain't your person, like you shouldn't be aggressive with that person. Like
people gotta read the room. We trying to tell you that people don't be reading the room. It's a time and a place for everything. Yeah, it's gonna be a time where turn that, you know what I'm saying, be turned into that. Not right here though. You gotta read the room, bro. That's not what's happening right now.
Being aggressive.
You don't even know her. That's the crazy part. You don't know her from a can of paint.
She looked uncomfortable on there too.
She said, "I don't like that right now." He said, "Yes, you do."
Yeah.
Now you're really tripping.
Right, like forcing the
you're
issue.
forcing the issue now. Like he did not care because it's weird. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how to explain it other than it's weirdos in this world. She's telling you they were this close together. She said, "Hey, I don't like that." He said, "Yes, you do." So it's like you now. How do you protect yourself from that? That's what I'm saying. Make sure you got these big security. You know what I'm saying?
It's like we said, it ain't your person, it ain't your man or whatever. Like you shouldn't be just like, nah, that's what you want right now.
Some niggas is like that. That's the fucked up part.
Weird as hell. We see that Ari and Tiana is trending right now because of, I guess, G Herbo did not tell Ari that he was going out of town, and then Tiana was not answering for her. She blocked Ari. So she couldn't get in contact with her son, and then she exposed her phone number. Ari exposed.
Tiana.
Tiana.
I think it's Tiana. Tiana exposed her number to. She put it on her Instagram, I think.
Yeah, and I seen people was looking it up in Cash App to see if the number was actually valid, and it was.
Wow.
Because her name came up. But my thing is, I don't even know where to say. My thing is, it do be better baby moms in the world for sure. Like I seen, like we all know that G Herbo cheated on Ari with Tiana when they got to. That's how they end up together. It probably was the case like, oh, don't worry about this female, but he's still messing with the female, right? Um, so that's probably what happened with that case. So she probably is hurt about it. So she just feel like anything that he do, she probably like any little thing that she just want to just expose him of, because in an earlier clip on her cooking show, she mentioned like, oh, I'm gonna save this for a rainy day.
Because they asked, what the question was, what were you? They asked her, what were you gonna expose if Tiana didn't take the picture of your son down?
Right.
And then she said, I can't.
It.
Yeah, I can't tell y'all that because I'm saving that for a rainy day. And that's
like, if y'all done and y'all don't have no more connections or anything like that, what would be the rainy day? What would you need to expose that man for?
But if y'all done, that's the question.
Right. You know so it's like, is you still wanted to mess with him or not? I feel like I feel like people still be messing with their baby daddy, even though they be saying like they don't mess with their baby daddy. But I think people still be so tied.
I mean, that's a having a it's just my opinion, having a baby with someone, that's a deep connection.
Right.
Just on the, I mean, I talked to you about this, or like the normal steps of having a baby with somebody, right? Just from a dude standpoint, it's like, and I don't know everybody's experience, but I just from what I know is, first off, that how you made the baby, right? Right? That's one.
People be fucking around.
I mean, they do. Don't get me wrong, they do. But you know when you did that, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you did that. I would hope you would know when you.
Maybe
not. I don't
maybe they
know.
don't even know who the baby daddy is.
I mean, you know when you did that, you go from there to actually knowing, and then actually seeing or hearing, or even how you see it, whether it's through Facebook or you actually being around the person. So let's talk in G Herbo case, right? In G Herbo and Ari case, they were together.
Right.
It was like a thing of like, he there every step toxic of the way. You know, I mean, yeah, of course it was. But I'm saying they were together every step of the way. The baby shower. I mean, he was locked up for the baby, but he was supposed to be there. It was like they were together. It was a together that was his girlfriend, wasn't just his baby mom. So now you gotta think of all them days and nights they living together, right, to go from that to now breaking up. That shit gonna hurt. Whether it's the girl moving on, or whether it's the woman moving on or the man moving on. That shit, like, that shit gonna touch a nerve in your body. Like, no, that's just my opinion. If you are claiming someone, because I don't know the other situation, y'all just fucking around, somebody get pregnant, I can't speak on that. But if you're claiming someone and y'all start a relationship and at some point y'all break up and y'all got a baby, in my opinion, that couldn't be the most simple thing to move forward from. In my opinion, right? You can act, you can get on social media, you can start messing with other people, you can do whatever you want, but at the same time, that's gonna be a nerve.
But the whole thing of being on social media is the thing of like showing that you still care about that person,
right?
Like, if you heal completely from anything and it don't hurt you, you're not even gonna mention it. You're not gonna think about it. You're not gonna bring it up. You're just gonna be like,
it is what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Just go on with your life or something.
I just think that's one of them things that's gonna, like, I don't know. That's what I said. I've never experienced, but I just can't see not caring. You know, that takes. I feel like that takes a long. They both. G Herbo hopped right into another relationship, and I think she did too. She was actually with Javante Davis, right after that. Right. So it's like they didn't even
she jumped into the relationship.
That's what I'm saying. Right after him. That's what I'm saying, because you're not healed from the first. That's both of y'all's first baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's experiences that you can't get back with a new person, and that's why whatever happens, you're gonna. Then the new kids look just like the. You know what I'm saying? The new
look like they G Herbo and Ari kids.
Right. So it's like it's just things that are gonna. That's real life stuff that you're not gonna be able to get out your mind. It's gonna hurt. People try to act like stuff don't hurt. Everybody feel like they social media is make people think they're supposed to put on this persona of like, no, I'm good. And it's like, yo, if you miss that person, that's just what it is. You're gonna be hurting yourself trying to fix every, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do everything else with different people, you're gonna be hurting yourself. Honestly, in my opinion.
And then I keep yawning because I'm I'm tired. And then they just the whole thing of doing social media and just arguing on social media is just it's just too much. Like
it's not it.
Like everybody goes through it.
Right.
You know, we didn't had our social media time of stuff before. But it's like when you come to that realization of like people don't care about you as the person. They care about what drama surrounds you
They
and
like the show.
What they can say to be like, oh, this is what this is what I think would help, or this is what like no, because then once y'all is cool and good, them people ain't nowhere to be found. Ain't nowhere on your social media no more. They just want to see a show. They just want to see an argument. People like entertainment. That's why people like to watch shows that people argue and fight. You know. So it's like Ari said that on one of her videos, like I gave you a chance and you fucked it up. So now I don't like you. I'm not gonna like you no more.
Oh, you talking about what's her name? Tiana?
No, Ari said it.
I'm saying she was talking about
So it's like it really ain't no reason for y'all to not be cool at this point. If y'all both then moved on, that's what I don't understand. I would never understand that. If the two people moved on and now y'all like happy both over here, happy over there. Like, why is y'all still beefing then? And if it's now just the middle person, which is the kid, like that should be the only focus of how to build that around the kid. That happiness that y'all claim to be having. How do y'all build that around the kid?
It's that hurt though. That's the thing. The person, they can not even be messing with each other. It's just the fact that it happened. You know what I'm saying? It could just be that hurt. Like we was saying, it don't even gotta be a situation of a baby. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even gotta be that. It ain't gotta be that situation. You could just be with a person for a long time and they move on. That takes some time to. That's what it take time to heal from a breakup, a regular breakup. But the fact, if you throw a baby into the mix, now I have to see this person.
Right.
Now I just keep being reminded of like,
this is
what happened. We not together no more. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot to deal with. I would say people who move on from that and get remarried and they strong to me. They some strong folks because that's
because if we broke up, we'll still be fucking around. But we not picking up. But if if we did get a divorce, we would still be fucking around.
Okay.
He laughing because he know.
You crazy, yo.
So yeah, that's what will be happening. But don't count what they say. Don't hold your breath on it.
On what?
On us breaking up. Don't hold your breath on it. We're just gonna keep having kids.
No, we not. Crazy as hell. Crazy as fuck.
Keep having kids. Nah. Okay. That's fine. Nah. It's gonna be next year summertime. Gonna be like no more kids because I'm not getting my tubes tied. What else topics we got? That was all our topics.
That was all the topics. Shit. What else you want to talk about? What else is important that you want to talk about?
Okay, we're gonna cut that part out, but we could talk about our brand.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay, we see you with DEMI and Co on.
Yeah, I'm about to write a petition. Bring this shit back. Yeah. Tell her, let's bring the brand back. She want to take breaks and shit. I'm trying to bring the brand back.
The reason for the break of our brand is obviously because I'm pregnant, and I just get super overwhelmed with stuff, and I can't manage. I don't know how to manage being overwhelmed with things, and we in this together, so he can't just be doing it by himself. But we do plan. We do have some things planned to come back. It wasn't just a thing of like
it's over. It's not over.
It's over. It's more improved.
Definitely, we wanted to come back. That's what the plans for the people who know, people we were in talks with and everything. They know it was a big improvement just overall, and I'm hoping and wishing that we can jump right back on track once we plan to, keep going. But it was big plans, and I just want I don't want nothing to be halfway. I feel like y'all seen when we dropped last year, April 30th, right? Last year, I felt like that was like y'all. That was the start, and y'all seen how we began. So now we both felt like we need to always go up. We can't just do the same thing. So in order to do that, though, we gotta be fully into it. So still be on the lookout. Pretty soon we'll have some previews, I could say, I guess.
It's me that's not the motivated one right now.
Nah, we busy though.
We super busy with a lot of stuff. Like we both work. We both working in careers. We both are like just improving of things of like I cook, so I do my cooking show. I could do my cooking show on the side or outside of this, and then like doing content is just a lot of work. It's like you have to time manage, and then we parents on top of that, so it's like you're a parent and you got you got to do parenting first. So that within itself of like work and parenting, and then on top of like doing content, because we did end up moving to be able to create more content and get ready for the things that we are later going to announce. So it's not like we're just not doing anything. We're still doing a lot behind the scenes, and we're still in connects with people of like what plans we got, he doing he doing a lot on his side too.
Yeah, a lot of professional things, I would say. Like you said, the career, focusing on that and building off of that. I don't even want to say too much, it's, these niggas.
I'm not gonna say too much.
I ain't about to say. Well, it's busy. It's a busy summer. Like literally, I really got a busy summer coming up. A big summer coming up for my professional side that I'm excited about. And then at the end of the summer, a new addition. So it's like literally, yeah, it's supposed to be me working at a middle school. It's supposed to be summer break, but everyone was asking me last day, like, "Oh, do you actually get a break?" It's like, nah. I get this. We're really supposed to get this week coming up as a break, but talking to my boss, I don't know. Honestly, it's yeah. So just working professionally to because at the same time running a business, you still got real life. You gotta make money. You gotta still do things, and I'm trying to, as being a man, I'm wanting to set my family up, and set my kids up great. So we are able to do our business more freely. I feel like we kind of like, I don't want to say just kind of jumped into the business. We gave ourselves 6 months to do I told you this was like a store size release that we did, and we did it in 6 months, which was good. I felt like great turnout. Everything was good. A lot of people heard about us. People still asking about us. But at the same time, if we thinking being honest, I think we just kind of jumped into it. And now, but you know, you gotta learn. You live and you learn.
You educate.
You educate yourself, and I feel like the education that we got since we dropped, like I was saying, by the time we dropped, it was like we were already so so much further along from the time we decided to do it. Like,
and then we are both adding additional business into this. We just keep adding, but that's good for us because like we got kids, so we gotta look out. Our main priority is our kids. So like anything that we do is for our kids. But we're just gonna continue to do what we need to do to make sure our businesses are lining up and correct. And we'll be telling y'all more about like what plans we have, but it won't be no time soon of us telling y'all what we're gonna be doing because we almost it's almost labor time. So we're not gonna be like going into deep details of things, but soon to come.
You'll be just seeing little, you know, little things here from here until we are ready to make the announcement of what's next with the brand. But the thing is just, I don't know. That's the thing. You'll see, because the brand is way more than what it was. So.
The brand is the new edition.
All right.
And a lot of people didn't know I was even pregnant. Yeah. We almost to the end of the pregnancy. 10 more weeks. No, 9 more weeks. 9 more weeks and we'd be at the end of August. So yeah. Thanks for watching with us. We hope to hear from you guys soon.
Yeah, I won't be on camera no more. It's your last time seeing me, so.
He'll be back.
Nah, bro.
After this baby.
Nah.
We're gonna be back again.
We out.